Take a look at this video you'll only see on your news leader. That device was used to steal credit card information at a North Memphis grocery store. The WREG investigators were there when law enforcement found it. That discovery was part of a Secret Service operation that took place right here this week in Memphis to combat crime that targets lower-income families.
Our chief investigator, Jessica Gertler, got an exclusive look at that operation.
This is really the second time I've been a victim of this.
The stories.
They had swiped it at 12:06 this morning in 5 different locations in Jamaica.
Similar.
As soon as I swipe my card, they're gone.
When we got to the register, it said $0 and 0 cents.
The aftermath.
It's been so hard these last couple weeks.
Devastating.
You affected my daughter and her ability to care for her boys.
Your taxpayer money meant to help vulnerable families winding up in the hands of criminals. For the last 2 years, WREG investigators have told you about the drastic rise in the ruthless crime, a tactic known as skimming. Criminals use devices to illegally capture EBT card information, often duplicating the card and draining SNAP benefits within minutes of being deposited into a person's account.
Good morning, everyone.
This week, the Secret Service gathered federal, state, and local partners for a highly coordinated operation to combat the fraud.
We couldn't do this without you. We do not have the manpower to go out and check the numbers that we have.
Mark Switzer is the special agent in charge at the Secret Service Memphis field office.
We've identified a number of point-of-sale terminals for EBT cards and some potential points of compromise.
The goal was to find the illegal skimming devices, while also educating businesses what to look for. 12 teams saturated West Tennessee and North Mississippi Tuesday and Wednesday, and WREG investigators got an exclusive look. We went out with one of the teams as they went from business to business, inspecting ATMs, gas pumps, and point-of-sale terminals for skimming devices.
These things get placed right on top of the point-of-sale terminal.
They look like the real deal. The system's becoming more sophisticated, capturing the data as each button is pushed, while also pushing the real buttons underneath. Switzer says sometimes the criminals work in groups overseas. Other times they gather the data and sell it on the dark web.
There's a number of level of criminals that are out there that are getting a hold of this information and then using it for their own purposes, whether that be for personal gain or whether that be to finance some type of other criminal activity.
We were there when an agent found a skimming device at a North Memphis grocery store. Watch as the agent pried it off, unveiling a keypad and reader attached by double-sided tape stuck to the top of the real one. It was marked as evidence. Agents will now work to find out who installed it and how long it's been there.
Do you think EBT cards have kind of become the hot item for fraud because they don't have those chip readers?
The chip readers would help. The ability exists to be able to skim cards with chip readers, but it's very few and far between.
In Tennessee, EBT cards don't have embedded microchips like you have on your bank card. They use a magnetic stripe, an older technology making it much easier to compromise. The USDA admits chip cards are an important step to ensure that SNAP benefits are protected, but it's up to the state to take that step. Only the handful of states you see have or will soon offer EBT cards with chips. Tennessee Department of Human Services says it's exploring all available options to ensure effective fraud mitigation and protection for customers.
We live paycheck to paycheck.
We recently spoke to one grandmother who's an authorized representative on her daughter's account. Thieves compromised her card, draining the family's SNAP benefits in April and again in May.
It's just frustrating that, people can so easily access your information.
While they lose, then, if there's the potential that, taxpayers lose as well. Their taxes are going up to help offset some of this.
That's why Switzer says the work they're doing is vital. Agents went to more than 400 businesses this week. They inspected 2,200 point-of-sale terminals, 857 gas pumps, and 234 ATMs. 4 skimming devices were found.
It's an estimate that every skimmer that is recovered is about $1 million worth of fraud that we prevent.
And based off that number, it's estimated that this operation prevented $4 million worth of fraud. Now, these operations have been taking place across the country, and it's estimated in all that they've prevented more than $200 million worth of theft. Investigating for your news leader, Jessica Gertler, WREG News Channel 3.
In 2022, Congress approved replacing stolen benefits, but that came to an end in December. States can choose to replace the benefits, but Tennessee has not opted in. For more tips on how to protect your EBT card and advice we got from the FBI on how to spot skimming devices, head to our website at WREG.com. Just click on this story.